talking to me.
Hello.
Hello.
So, as most of you are aware, YouTube has changed their ad-friendly rules. They've cracked down on it pretty hard. So, might have to leave out the being knee-deep in
Stuff?
yeah, and how I introduce the show. So from now on, we will be introducing it a little bit differently. Welcome to the show, beaches. So, as always, Big Dog, Captain Hook, Superman, Big Daddy, all that, you know, Babybro, and Pops.
Stop.
As you can see, we're missing one
Right.
due to circumstances
Beyond our control.
definitely beyond our control. It's one of those. There's another one. One of those man card rules.
Stuff happens.
We should give him credit, though, because he is chauffeuring, which could help him in the future for another job stint. I don't know.
Always the optimist.
I'm gonna disagree with that statement, but hey, you know what?
Don't mind my tan lines. I am sorry.
I doubt they're gonna see your tan lines. Our lighting is not that good.
Alright, fair enough. I'm just kidding. My tan's perfect.
Shout out to all of you guys for watching this video right now. Shout out to the people who keep commenting on the videos.
They can't be watching right now.
I said the same thing.
Oh my, fuck. Oh my freaking god.
We had this argument.
They're literally watching as we're arguing about them watching.
Okay, but you said right now, which is not possible.
To them it is.
No, it's not.
Yes it is.
Right now would be when we're filming.
To them it's possible.
No, it's not
Ladies
possible.
and gentlemen, it is 8:30 p.m. on Friday, April the 14th of 2017.
Don't say
if you were
Friday,
watching,
I gotta put this up on Sunday.
No, I'm telling them what time it is, what day it is.
So now they know I record on Friday
So-
and jack off all day Saturday apparently.
No, it takes time to edit.
You're darn right.
All day Saturday, really?
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
Anyway, unless you
It
are
doesn't-
seeing
It
this,
doesn't take necessarily all day, but the program I have, which I'm in the process of getting
14th to 8:30
I'm talking
p.m.
about the jack-off part.
Oh, you have
I'm
to
done
have
with my
all day
spiel.
Saturday.
All day?
All day. YouTube, don't flag me for that.
Yeah.
You don't know what the definition of jack off
That's
is.
right.
There's multiple definitions.
That's just a derogatory.
This is man talking. I will not stop burping for YouTube. But that goes back to my conversation I was having with the people.
Sorry for the break.
Shout out to y'all for commenting. But y'all need to find different things to comment on besides whether I'm going to burp or fart on the show.
It'd be nice to have a little bit of feedback to find out how we can better the show.
I got like 8 comments talking about I didn't fart on the show.
That's all.
I was like, damn man, that's all you care about?
And I, for one, am happy that you did.
I mean, I did, but you just didn't know.
Well, I thought it was Andy, though.
But no, seriously.
Andy was
Give
way over
it-
here.
Pedro, shout out to you again. You know, you're helping me as far as, you know, what you want to see. Y'all need to follow in his footsteps. Give us ideas of what you want. Don't give me challenges where he's going to throw up. He ain't doing it.
I don't like throwing up.
But Pedro suggested that, you know, when we do these shows, we have a specific topic. So from now on, if you guys comment what you want us to talk about, we'll discuss it. Unless it's,
Well, whatever gets the most votes or the most write-ins, I guess.
yeah, unless
should be the
I
topic.
don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, right.
There's just some stuff, like I'm not talking about gardening. Come on now, let's face
I'm
it.
not talking about gardening.
I'm not talking about why?
Why not?
This isn't HGTV. Is that the channel?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, Home and Garden TV.
Yeah, there you go.
What do you do at home, Daniel?
Huh?
What do you do at home?
Hey, it's on a Saturday.
Yeah, jack off on Saturdays. So, like I said, give us subjects to discuss. We'll do it. You know, we'll discuss it. You guys reply to it. You know, one thing I will not discuss on this channel is politics. I ain't doing politics, man.
You're stupid.
Not only that, too many people get butt hurt.
Yep.
I ain't doing it. So
It's too much of a hot button.
if y'all suggest any type of politic, I'm sorry, but I ain't doing it. Pops over here suggested a topic. What was that?
NHL hockey playoffs started this week. I think we should discuss.
All right. So the NHL hockey playoffs
Started this week.
I have no clue who's even in the playoffs.
Okay, well, I will tell you that last year Canada had no teams in, which is funny because hockey has always been known as a Canada sport.
Right.
Well, this week, 5 teams from Canada went in.
How many teams do they have?
I think they've got 8 total.
I thought there was only one.
No, there's a lot.
Kind of like.
They have a couple good ones.
Or
but
two,
I'm surprised
or two, I
that
mean.
5 of them made it.
Yeah, it was 5 of them. And another part of that, for anybody that knows hockey, because I know so much, the Detroit Red Wings, who have been like one of the premier teams for the past few years, didn't even make the playoffs this year. I think it's a great thing.
It's been a while since they won, haven't it? I don't follow hockey, so I don't know.
Right.
But
Hey, fake it till you make it.
What kind of leads into like the Miami Heat, because they didn't make the NBA playoffs this year. Because they lost out in the final.
yeah, that's right.
So, which, not that I care because it's Miami Heat, but the fact is you've got teams that you get used to seeing all the time, and then all of a sudden they're not.
Well, here we go. We're getting off topic. That's my kind of issue with NBA. All it is anymore is 4 teams that. That's all you see.
I'm sorry, but the NBA now,
It's a joke.
agreed totally, because it's now become, although I will say that the scoring has gone up the past few years. You've seen games like
Slightly.
69 to 79. It's disgusting. At least the scoring's gone up. There's teams that are averaging over 100 now. But that being said, the 2 major channels that follow ESPN and TBS that follow NBA basketball,
Yeah.
they've got a man crush on LeBron James,
Always.
and I'm disgusted with it. I'm tired of LeBron James.
That's how I feel about LeBron James.
That's a good feeling. He's a good player, don't get me wrong, but I've never seen somebody of his caliber whine so much like a baby in my entire life. And I'm looking right at you when I say that. Somebody else can have a comment on it. I'm tired of it.
Yeah, me too.
What's your
It's-
take on?
Right? You can't stand LeBron James.
I'm tired of his attitude. He thinks the world should revolve around him, and it shouldn't.
That's why he calls himself King James.
Yeah,
you don't
that's-
give yourself a moniker. I'm sorry,
I'm
you
kind of
don't.
proud that you know LeBron James. Yay,
What?
sports. No, here's my issue. Oh man, I was just thinking about this the other day. He was getting upset that they weren't adding more players to the Cavaliers. They weren't putting more players around
Right.
him.
Right.
And I was like, man, this goes back to your whole career wanting to be compared to Michael Jordan and being better than him.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, is his name Kobe Bryant?
Oh man, Kobe
Now, for the younger
Then I
people out
think
there,
not.
maybe you think King James is the greatest player ever lived. Old school, back in the day when you had Magic and Larry Bird, Clyde Drexler, King Olajuwon, and that other guy, Michael Jordan.
other guy.
Yeah, King James, LeBron James. I'll put him maybe in the top 10, but I'll never put him in the top
Shit,
5.
he won't be top 5.
No.
Well,
Not on my
I'll admit he is a solid player. Best player on the planet right now. I'll give him that. But he likes to make the complaint that Michael Jordan had a team built around him, and so did Kobe, which is true. They did. They came on, added Shaq to the Lakers. The Bulls, they added Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman. They built around him. But LeBron's acting like they didn't do that for him now. I mean, they just got Kevin Love when he came
He's only
back.
been there 2 years.
Yeah. I'm like, dude,
Nobody told him to leave Miami.
you just dipped out on your team
Mhm.
6 years ago, went to Miami for 4, and then
So
all of a
what,
sudden
dipped
got
out of it?
homesick.
Yeah.
Like-
I said,
And then now he's like, well, I don't know if it was confirmed, but I heard, if you guys don't build around me, I'm leaving again.
which
I already gave you a
it's
championship.
just another setup, yeah. Another
I'm
setup.
like, man, now, whether you leave or not, all you're doing is stirring up shit so people talk about you. Stirring up stuff, my bad, so people talk about you.
That's right, you can edit that part.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'm so over that. But speaking of which,
Dude,
I'm good, thank you.
I'm drinking water.
Speaking of which, Sergio Garcia did win the Masters last week.
I seen that.
I heard about that, actually, at work.
That's
He's done how many
How many?
74 tournaments.
Not
it's
one
the first
won,
time he's won
yeah.
a major tournament. And it's just nice to see, because we can talk about Tiger forever, but Tiger's
the Tigers
done.
Yeah, nobody's going to sponsor him now.
Which leads us to the fact that, as I said
My cat looks good.
earlier, that the price of gas after the election was going to start going back up. It has.
Well, I mean, gas always goes up. I stopped caring.
I know, but with the election, now that we've got the president guy that we don't need to talk about, that's what brings in the price of gas, because now they don't have to keep bringing it down.
What's the one thing that we don't talk about on Man Dog?
Talk about gas.
After the election.
Yeah, but I'm still talking about the price of gas. Why does gas go up?
I don't
Unless
know.
there's no election.
I don't know.
We've got people over
Shortage
there
of oil?
that control oil, but we buy the oil. We control them.
I'm like the one person on this planet that literally does not pay attention to that stuff. I don't.
Me either. Ignorance is
Man,
bliss.
gas-
I said you go to the bathroom.
Gas is always going to be
I was
high.
gonna try.
I just, hey man, put 20 on pump 7.
You don't be saying that when you're putting 20 on your bike.
Well, my bike will never take 20.
If he takes 20 on his bike, then that's the only thing he'll be riding.
Hey, yeah. Gas ever goes up to where I'm having to put $20 on my motorcycle, shit, then I'll start caring about gas. But I mean, gas is always going to fluctuate. It's always going to go up super high, go down just a little bit. I mean,
Because you've got these people that speculate what the price of gas is going to be. Which I never
Oh, of
understood
course.
that. Maybe somebody out there can explain that one to me. I'm old. You got the key person is speculate. Which always says that they speculate this summer the gas is going to be up to $2.69.
it's
That's
just
speculation.
It's money-hungry people.
No, but what that means is he said $2.69. So now Conoco can raise the price of gas up to $2.50, $2.55 for no reason whatsoever.
Daddy.
The fact that it didn't go to $2.69 like they speculated, everybody's like, oh, okay, well, at least it didn't go as high as it was supposed to go.
Look,
Except for the fact that it didn't have to go to begin with.
I'll tell you what. No, gas prices will always be like that because it's one of those one things that we need in today's society.
Correct.
So therefore, they're always going to price it however they want to price it.
Right.
It's
But the
kind of
government
like
should be able to step in and control that.
who?
Government.
Government ain't going to do that. What? What's the government ever done for us?
That's right.
Politics.
Right?
That's true. I'm still
But-
talking about gas.
Flag on the play.
But it's kind of like cigarettes.
Right.
People
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about
people
that.
are so addicted to cigarettes that they're just going to keep jacking up the prices.
Right. But that's, again, that's in politics.
Hey, you got on this, man?
I know, but I just got a flag on it. Now you get a flag.
Okay, it's my show. I ain't getting no
Well,
flags.
you got a flag.
Whatever.
Because we're not talking about politics, we're talking about subject matter. It just happens to be that the government controls pretty much.
Life.
But I agree. I saw today that there's a pack of cigarettes that was $5.34. And it was some cigarettes that I've never even heard of. Pyramid, I think.
That's what I smell.
Is it?
Yeah.
$5.34 for a pack of cigarettes.
That's
That's
not how much they are.
that's good now.
How much are they?
I get mine. I get a carton for like $40. No, 40 something.
Oh,
I seen
maybe
someone
cartons
told
are
me
cheaper.
some places they're charging them like $7.
Well, it also
Like that-
it depends a
like
lot
that
on
liquor
where
store.
you go. If you go to Quick Trip, don't buy cigarettes from Quick Trip. That's a bad call.
Don't buy cigarettes at all. You shouldn't be smoking.
Buy
There's
vapor
that too.
because they don't smell as bad.
They will kill you too.
I didn't say they would. They just don't
They
smell
just
as
don't
bad.
smell bad.
You can make it smell like cherry soda.
Yeah, make a giant cloud that smells like Fruit Loops.
Man, but when I used to smoke long time ago, bless my heart.
His
I
fault
quit.
that I smoke, so not my problem.
You know what? It happens. But you know that was I used one of those e-cig vape things back when they first came out. You know, it was one of those, oh, it'll make you stop smoking. I was like, cool, I'll try it. Nope, made me smoke more.
Yeah, it won't make you stop smoking.
Yeah, I hate you.
Well, because at that point, when they first came out, like you could smoke them anywhere. So you're literally puffing on it all day, and your habit
That's the
of
thing. Yeah, that's the thing.
your habit of doing this increases, and it's like, oh man,
Yeah, because it's right here. Instead of having to walk outside or, walk away from people, you just.
anywhere.
But
By the way, it was annoying. As a smoker, like, it was annoying to go into a store and get blasted with a fucking cloud.
But the cloud disappeared quickly.
With a freaking cloud.
Oh God, you guys don't know how tough this is going to be to make these videos and not. I'm going to start watching all kinds of other videos, man. If there's cursing on there and they're still getting paid, y'all better believe I'm going to make up for all the cursing.
We're doing this to get
Well, I
paid.
mean, you can get explicit music videos on YouTube, and they have curse words in them.
Yeah, but at that point, they don't care about the money.
Yeah, because it's music video and they're
I
already
don't care
making
about the
money on
money
it.
either.
I don't know, like, exactly what the rules are. I'm sure you can do, like, certain cuss words, but I'm sure me saying I'm knee deep in a...
Well, right. That's probably wrong.
Probably
but
not
I
acceptable.
will say that the FCC controls it. Back in the day when Janet Jackson had a malfunction.
Oh, I remember
Which
that.
is still one of the stupidest things. That was so fake. Any of you kids that know anything, any of you people that know anything about that,
What
it's
Super Bowl was it?
literally fake. Huh?
What Super Bowl was it?
Who is she performing with?
It was
Justin Timberlake.
That part.
Well, I thought I knew something.
That was like 25 years ago. I'd say I was
That went
just
25 years ago.
Yeah.
No?
No,
Dad, I'm 27.
Oh, it went 25.
What the hell?
Was it
That was,
like that
I
was-
was in middle school. I was in 7th grade when it happened. Because I
It was like 15
remember...
years ago.
No, not even. Well, no, okay. Nah, 13. I'll go 13. But I remember my social studies or geography teacher, or whatever it was called back then, talking about it and was like all offended, and he was blaming
The FCC.
the cable companies, saying that the cable companies paid them to do it. I was like, why would a cable company...
No, I think that the two aforementioned people, Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake, I think that they had it set up.
I'm sure they...
Because look at the publicity that they got.
Well, you know the
Or actually
NFL
Janet
wouldn't have
Jackson.
it. The NFL would not have that. Roger Goodell?
No.
No, there's no way.
Actually, it wasn't Roger Goodell at the time. Paul Tagliabue, but...
When did he start? I thought Roger Goodell's been in it since the early 2000s.
No, he wasn't there. Now, you know what? I'm going to have to look this up. Actually, there you go. Subject matter. We'll just wait and see if people that comment will get the answer there. Somebody's going to look it up while they're watching this, and they're going to comment on it. And they're going to tell us when it happened.
I'm just going to smoke this cigarette because I know absolutely nothing
someone,
about sports.
Someone comment when Roger Goodell started as a commissioner.
No, Roger Goodell was the commissioner when that happened.
Okay.
That's-
Do that, and
that's the
then
argument.
comment what Super Bowl it was that the booby popped out.
Booby didn't pop out.
Yeah, I did.
Well, I guess technically.
It was the booby.
Yeah, but it had a star on it, or whatever the pasty.
Yeah, it was still
That's
a
why.
booby.
That's why I thought it was so stupid. They do that now. See, that's the point. FCC, back when that happened, FCC cut down or cracked down. Everybody had to. There was no more cursing on the radio. You couldn't do it on TV, so on and so forth. Now, again,
Well,
I
we're
want to
kinda
say
getting-
around 15 years, but now they can say bitch on TV and get away with it.
Hey, Maine,
Happens on the radio too.
it's
Yeah.
beach.
No, they can say that on TV. Therefore, it should be a valid argument on YouTube.
No, I agree. Look, I think
Beaches.
because YouTube, look, you can do certain content where they have to be over 18 to watch it.
Yeah.
And
I've seen
definitely
it.
with
I've
you,
seen
they have to be
videos
rated.
where if you don't have your YouTube account, it'll say you must be 18 years or older to watch this.
Please log in to confirm your age.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, well, that makes sense. You know, I don't think you need to be 18 to watch my show, but I don't know. I
Well,
think,
yeah, there's some because I don't think that a 10-year-old kid needs to hear your burps.
yeah, but you can be 17 and go see a rated R movie.
Yeah. 17 now?
It's always been.
Yeah, it's been 17
They
like,
never
since
changed
we were
it.
growing up. Yeah.
You know, it's always been 17.
Well, when you get old.
Because I thought it was weird. You can be 15 to get a restricted driver's license.
Right.
You can be 16 to get a driver's license, but you have to
I
be
don't think
17.
you could do that anymore.
I think
Yeah,
they
I think
changed
they
it.
changed that.
But at the time when we were growing up, but you had to be 17 to watch a rated R movie.
drive to and from school. And
But you could still drive. And anybody
Well,
that
yeah,
anybody that I knew that had a restricted driver's license was not just going to school and work and home.
right. And unless I got stopped by the cops, who's going to know anything?
I don't think I ever. Even then, as long as you were like between work and home or school and home, you could say, "Oh yeah, I'm going home from work."
Yeah, absolutely.
Not that I recommend doing that. Yeah,
don't
be
take
doing
that
stuff.
for granted. You should be able to do that now.
But I'm pretty sure they changed the driving age.
I think it's 18 now.
I think the driving age varies by state.
I'm sure it does.
So
Here in Florida, you know.
right.
Yeah, that's why I'm so tan.
But yeah, no, it's 17 to see a rated R movie.
Actually, it's funny that you say Florida because looking at this sign, does anybody know where we're actually at?
I'm sure they do. I think I've been. Yeah, because I put up a video going to Kansas City. So they know roughly.
Get to Kansas City from Florida.
This is a long trip.
Yeah, but they watched the vlog. It was a vlog of us going there and hanging out.
Okay, never mind.
And I mean, it was daytime the whole time, so.
What up? I was gonna say, I'd be kind of curious if they didn't know where we were for people to. I mean, this gives it away right here that we're not in Florida.
What?
What were we talking about earlier? How I can change the topic. See how easily I've done that like 10 times? And
No.
you guys just keep rolling with it. And
No,
you don't even
I
I
agree.
barely said anything.
I agree.
So-
No, that's why I said between you and me, we always do that.
That's what we do.
Somehow we'll be talking about something and we'll get on sports and we'll get on complaining about LeBron James, how we hate
We
him.
usually get on sports to shut David up.
Thanks, guys.
Sometimes.
All right, let's talk about cars.
No, let's not talk about cars.
Ooh, it looked good. You see that video I tagged you in?
Did you do it today?
No, earlier in the week.
What was it?
The new Challenger.
The Demon?
Charger. Yeah, the Demon. Oh man.
I know a lot about the Demon.
Oh man. Was it
I saw-
Challenger? Challenger.
Challenger.
Just
Yeah.
put- I don't even know if this is relevant to what you talk because I haven't seen your video.
If I make this, someone gets a free T-shirt.
You didn't make it.
Matter of fact, I can show you that he did it because I can pick it up off the ground.
One of these days, they're gonna learn. They're gonna
But I
learn.
didn't say I was going to give away a T-shirt.
They're gonna learn that I'm like missing this
Today,
on purpose.
while I was up in the air in the bucket,
Okay.
which is what I do for my job, there was a white Charger that drove by, and it had this weird thing on the grill. I didn't understand what that was. I just saw it. I'm like, that's weird.
Oh,
And then-
grill. Sorry. No, I got grill.
As it drove past, on the back of it says Stormtrooper.
Nice.
That's what the funny part was, the Stormtrooper mask.
That's cool.
Was it like a brand new one or?
It was pretty new. It was white with black.
You said it was a Challenger?
Yeah.
Was it a Hellcat?
Nah, I doubt it was a Hellcat. Was it loud?
No.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you what, the Trailhawks from the Jeep,
I don't like Trailhawks.
I still want to
Well,
drive.
I will ask you this: do they make? Is there a series of Dodges coming out in reference to Star Wars?
They like I don't know if it's actually through Dodge or not,
Because I've seen 2 now.
but they do have Stormtroopered out Chargers.
Well, I saw
I
the
don't know if it's
Stormtrooper
through
and then
Dodge
the other
or-
Darth Maul.
I don't.
I saw there was somebody that
I know
had, it
Jeep.
was black and red.
I know
it was
Jeep
a nice looking car.
Has a deal with Star Wars,
But it was
and they're
Darth
putting
Maul.
out Star
It
Wars
actually had-
Jeeps,
But it had Darth Maul on the back behind the rear window on the body of the frame. It was Darth Maul. It was a nice looking car. But after saying that, I was just wondering if Dodge is tied in with Star Wars and
Well, Jeep and Dodge are part of Chrysler, so maybe Chrysler in general has a deal with Star Wars. I don't know,
that'd be something interesting to find out.
but I know that Jeep does have a deal with Star Wars. So.
Ooh.
I don't know, it's not painful.
I was.
Why are
I
you
don't like
trying
when you
so
pop
hard?
your neck. That sounds scary too.
Hey man, that feels great, huh?
Why are you trying so hard?
I gotta get it out.
Your head's not going to explode with that.
When we say my head was gonna explode?
Andy said your head will explode if you don't burp.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. I remember like the head exploding. Yeah, you know what I mean. Fudged me up.
What'd I do?
I am mad about the Demon because my favorite car is a GTR. And obviously there's other cars out there that are quicker than a GTR and faster top end, obviously, but the Demon is the fastest production car 0 to 60.
And the Demon's a challenge?
Wasn't it 2.7?
Or Charger?
2.3 seconds.
3? Yep.
2.3 seconds,
They
0 to
put
60.
Is it
drag-
a Charger or a Challenger?
Challenger.
They put drag radials.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Yep. And then
First production car with drag radials on it.
transmission
from the factory.
braking, something.
Trans brake.
Yeah, there you
First
go.
production car with the trans brake.
Trans brake. That sounds kind of
It's a drag
sexual
racing
term.
thing.
Or
No.
what?
Sounds weird.
You said transsexual?
He said trans brake.
It's like in a manual how you can rev your engine up without being in drive or anything. Like you have your clutch in and you can get it going and get it to like 4,000 and double the
Have
clutch.
it in neutral in general.
Well, kind of, but with the trans brake, it's just like a manual like that, as far as I understand it at least.
There you go. I'm just trying to help you guys out.
You can get your RPMs to where you want them and then go.
Can't you do that anymore though?
You did it off the stoplight?
You can in neutral and then drop it in drive.
That's really bad.
It's
You
bad.
say-
No, it's
Yeah,
no.
that's not good for
It's
you.
terrible to do, but I'm saying you can do it.
I mean, you might be able to do it, or you might fuck your transmission forever. Fudge.
oh my God, we're getting.
I don't entirely understand.
Hopefully the people at
trans brake,
YouTube
but
give you a little leeway. Because this is
I-
something
I
that you
need
have
to-
to be grandfathered in. You can't just throw it out.
Well, I need to. Oh man, YouTube don't play like that.
They should.
They don't. YouTube don't play.
also, interesting fact: the Demon will only come in an automatic.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
That's weak. Not
That's
even paddle
really
shifters.
weird.
With the I'm sure it has paddle shifters, but
Well, I mean, that's not totally automatic. I mean, it's
that's
still.
automatic.
If you're
What I'm
happy
saying
to
is
shift-
you've got your gas pedal and your brake pedal, and you go over here to kick your clutch. Nothing there.
But you still have to manually shift. That's still a form of manual.
No, you don't have to manually shift. It will shift for you. That's not automatic.
Just put an automatic down.
Oh my God! But you just said it would come with paddle shifters.
Most cars nowadays come with paddle shifters. You don't have to use them. They're there.
Okay, I'm
No,
just
but-
going to
no, but
speak
I
to the
said-
older people.
A form of
I don't
manual.
know what the hell a paddle shifter is. I don't know what the hell they're speaking
It's a
of.
semi-automatic. It's a dual clutch
It's
transmission.
retarded.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
I hate.
You
I
don't
hate
Semi-automatic. You said it's an
actually.
automatic. Now it's a semi-automatic. So now I'm starting to think that it's an M16.
It's semi-automatic because it's
Alrighty.
automatic, but it can be manual. If you want to shift the gears
Didn't I just
yourself,
say that?
I
You
thought that's
can.
what you said.
but
I literally just
if
said-
you're not paying attention and you're bouncing off your red line, it's going to shift for you.
You're bouncing off your red line. You're in a lot of trouble anyway.
No, it won't.
Yeah, it'll shift for you.
No, it shifts down. Like when you're braking, if you're not shifting down, it'll shift down for you. It won't shift up.
Yes, it will.
No, not
Most of them do.
not the ones I've driven.
What have you driven that did
I was
shift
at a
up
car
for you?
lot for a solid month.
Good point.
He does have a point there.
I drove the Veloster, had it. It didn't shift up
The
until you
Veloster
wanted
Raptor?
to. I wish. Threw a saddlebag on that bad boy, you know what I mean? Oh, Mario.
You know what the heck a saddlebag is?
Huh?
Yeah.
You don't know
This
what
is why they throw
saddlebag
old people into this, because it's a learning experience.
What do you mean you don't know? I don't know what a saddlebag is?
I don't know what a saddlebag is. I don't know what these paddle shifters are. You gotta remember, I'm back in the days where a paddle shifter was what you played Pong with. Sorry.
Dad, a saddle is something you throw on a horse.
That is correct.
That's what you said. A Raptor, a Velociraptor. I said,
No,
yes,
you
I
said
threw
you
it.
wanted a saddle shifter.
No, I didn't.
Saddle.
I said I threw a saddlebag on that.
Oh, the Raptor?
Yes.
Why didn't you say that?
Oh my God. But no, okay, the Veloster had it, and it would not shift up until you shifted it. It would shift down when you're braking,
Now,
so
on
it
your
doesn't die.
on your shifter down here, your whatchamacallit, were you in drive or were you in manual?
In the manual.
Okay, fair enough.
It had the manual option.
If you're in
over here,
drive,
but
usually
it had the
on
pedals too.
a paddle shifter, if you're in drive, you can shift gears whenever you want. But
It will not shift up, I'm telling you. They
if
do
you're
not
in
shift
drive,
up.
it will.
If you're in
If you-
drive,
if you put it in manual, maybe not.
no, look, if you're in drive and you shift on the paddle, it automatically puts it in that manual feature. unless you go, unless
It's
you're
not like
braking.
I've ever had a paddle shifting car.
Unless you're braking and you come to a stop, it'll put it down into first gear on its own.
Again, paddles are made for ping pong, so ignore what these two are talking about.
Paddle shifting is like a manual transmission, except a lot faster.
It's like phase shifting when you can like go from A to B, like just maneuver
No,
your
instead
body.
of clutch shift, it's click. Done.
I prefer the old school way, you know.
It's more. It's a driver.
Left hand here, right hand here, shit. You know what I mean? Not shit, shifting.
Shift, man.
A real manual transmission is a lot more fun to drive.
I just prefer it.
A
It's
what?
not. It's a lot more fun to drive. You get a lot more interaction, and you know your
A
car.
regular old car
Right.
that's men.
A manual transmission.
Well, they're saying that doing
But-
the paddle shift is faster.
it is a lot faster.
Right. And if you want to wear pink flowery shirts, that's fine.
What you said.
Nothing against anybody that wears it.
You know what I mean? We get down here, we do it right, man. We go first, second, third, fourth, fifth, reverse. You know what I mean? 6 if you got it.
You will screw up your car if you do that.
Depends how fast you're going.
No.
Well, okay,
You
once
go
you
from
get
fifth to reverse, yeah, you're going to screw your car up.
touche, don't ever do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, you don't do that at all.
I mean, you could, but it's like he said, you don't want to.
Only do that if you've got a car that you don't care about anything.
No, only do that if your car is not running.
Good point. Good point.
I mean, if you straight drop from fifth into reverse,
Yeah.
dude, that train is
Yeah,
dropping.
you're done.
Oh yeah, the whole thing's going out. So we've discussed NHL for 10 seconds.
Yeah, I did that segue.
Basketball and LeBron James. Y'all ever
Politics, the politics that we're not supposed to talk about.
You see that video of that little black kid? He's black because he's black.
Wow.
But he does no. He goes he's on there. He's like LeBron James. Has anyone else seen that video?
We'll edit it out. It's fine.
Yeah. That's not something you should throw in.
Why?
Again, we can't talk about that because that's politics.
I'm just gonna sit
It's
here
not
and drink my beer.
politics,
He's saying that he's a little black kid. He was black.
You knew it was messed up because you corrected yourself.
No, because y'all get so offensive by the word black,
Well,
I'm
it's
trying to say
2017.
or you guys get offended.
That's the point.
Okay, and I made sure that hey, look, the little kid was black, so I stared. They don't know what I'm talking. I mean, you guys have seen the video. Y'all watch YouTube. I know you've seen the video of the little kid going LeBron James. You should have. You don't watch.
No,
Why
not
should
so
I
much.
have?
Because it's all over YouTube, or it was at one
I
point.
don't do much with my life.
I guess it's more like sports videos, but no, some little kid. He says it like that.
What's the point though here?
I don't even know the point of that video.
That's kind of how YouTube goes. Like, what's the point? But you laugh anyway because it's funny. You
I
don't
wouldn't
know why.
laugh.
I don't know why.
Anyway, continue.
I got off, so I don't know. I was
I
kind
know
of.
you started. We
I was
started
going, but
hockey,
we were
then went
talking about-
basketball. Then we
So we
went
talked
gas.
about the NBA, the playoffs. You know, one thing I'm tired of hearing about as far as NBA and the playoffs is this MVP run.
Okay, I think that's supposed to be announced. I think it was actually. I thought it was supposed to be announced today.
I haven't heard nothing about it.
I believe I saw, or maybe it's tomorrow.
I'm looking up because I want
I
to see who it
believe that I
is.
heard on ESPN that it was going to be announced tomorrow, but I think I heard that today.
Who do you think should win it?
Who do I think should win?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to say because you got two main characters. You got obviously James Harden and Michael Westbrook. Harden won more games. Westbrook averaged triple-double. From my standpoint, I give it to Westbrook because I had never seen anybody average a triple-double before. So
Man. That's crazy to see that stuff. Like,
Oscar Robertson did it, and that was back in the '60s. So I was a kid back then. So
yeah, it hasn't been announced yet.
I think it's tomorrow. I think that's. What
I think Westbrook should get it. Yeah, that's not.
well, then of course everybody else can have arguments, but I think those are the two main characters or the main
Well,
players.
I mean, right now the biggest argument is the fact of someone brought up. James Harden said it actually. He said, "From my understanding, the person who would win the MVP is the person who has more wins."
Which he's got the point.
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, Westbrook has less wins, but he also has more.
Right, but he averaged triple-double. That doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to...
And he broke the record for it.
Right, but that doesn't mean that he's helping his team. Whereas Harden almost averaged a triple-double. I think his rebounds were around 9, which kept him at double digits. But
I'm not denying Harden's a great... I think it should definitely be between those two.
I think Westbrook just because nobody averages triple-double.
Mm-hmm.
But taking that aside, I would vote for James Harden. And I'm not big on James Harden because he's kind of a showboater.
I don't like his stupid...
Exactly.
That's stupid. That's
but
so dumb.
What I will say, and old school, you can understand this, James Harden was asked about sitting down because there's a lot, and this pisses me off more than anything, about,
sitting
and
out.
the commissioner talked about it, people sitting. If LeBron James needs to sit because he's tired, okay, well, one, screw him because he's getting $30 million a year to play basketball. So he can continue to play. But if he needs to rest him in Cleveland. Don't rest him when he goes to Miami. Don't rest him when he goes to LA. Don't rest him when he goes to San Antonio. These people are paying money to see him come play. Rest him in Cleveland where he plays all the time.
That's true. I agree.
So I totally disagree with this. But that being said, James Harden was asked the question, does he think that he should receive rest? He said, I'll rest when I'm done.
Okay, boy.
The last game of the season where everybody else, I don't think LeBron James played. I think Westbrook only played.
The Brooklyn Nets rested, what, 6 players?
Yeah. I mean, everybody going into the playoffs.
For no reason.
James Harden had a triple-double on the last game of the season.
Hell yeah.
That
boy,
I give
James
props
Harden,
to.
my man,
I
he's
give props to
rocking, man.
because-
Dig.
Yeah. I'm just tired of guys resting.
Well, we're in this new era of prima donnas.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually...
Where now NBA players don't play basketball, they play Barbie.
I agree. They just make a lot of money for them.
Yay Sports.
Yep.
Hashtag Yay Sports. That's the new hashtag. You're welcome.
But that being said, so, continue.
I don't really know where we're going with this. I kind of just went with it.
Well, we threw out the NBA thing. So in the event that I'm not a big music guy, this one kind of probably about the same as I am.
Got more music about it than
Yeah.
all y'all.
But I will give him props because we've talked a lot about sports. We talked about music. Apparently, Blink 181 will be coming out. What?
No, go on.
Will be coming
Yes,
out.
please do go
with
on.
something on April 19th, I believe.
That is not what I said.
April 19th. I thought you said April 19th.
Nope.
April 12th?
Nope. It's not even April.
I'm sorry, May. May 19th.
He's right there.
Okay, Blink 181 on May 19th is coming out. It's so funny.
Come on.
It's coming out with, I'm not sure, something big, like a new, I can't even call it album anymore because it's CD. Is it a song or is it a CD? Sorry, what?
See, you know this.
Just say the
May 19th, Blink-182 is coming out with a deluxe edition of California
Oh.
with, as I know, 11 new songs and an acoustic version of Bored to Death. So,
Of Sports Desk?
Bored to death.
Oh, I was going to say, that would be funny. If Blink 181 played a song Sports Desk, that would tie us together so much. It would be like
Man,
game
we gotta
to
go
game.
see Blink 183 in concert again, man.
I don't know these people. They're not my family.
Oh man, hey, his 21st birthday was last year, man. He got a cake that said, what'd it say?
Nobody likes you when you're 23.
Is that the Blink?
And let me tell you, did it stand true?
Hey, you know what? You know, speaking of birthdays, his birthday was this week. Happy birthday, baby bro. You know, man, you too. Wish him happy birthday.
Thank you guys. I was on
Happy
call,
birthday.
so my birthday kind of sucked.
I have
So
this
we're kind of
tradition.
celebrating it tonight. And we'll
And I
celebrate it
appreciate that.
later on.
I have this tradition of calling people at midnight on their birthday.
You didn't do it.
I have failed that this year. But, in my defense, man, I go to bed a little bit early now, man. I get up early in the morning. I actually have
I get up at 6 in the morning, and I was up at midnight waiting for you to call me.
You were up at midnight because you were with a chick.
Yeah, it was a bad call. Bad decision.
You weren't up at midnight waiting on me.
No,
I think
not per
we
se.
have to ask her that.
Maybe I wasn't waiting for you, but I knew that midnight was coming, and I was like, oh, Daniel's going to call me. And
I even set a notification to wake me up.
Yeah.
It didn't wake me up.
He didn't call me.
But first thing in the morning when I did wake up, I put you on Facebook. Follow me on Facebook, /this way Daniel Hook.
/ this way.
Yeah, I don't know what this
/
/ Daniel Hook. Well, hey man, at least if I do it this way, they know. Okay, hit this button.
That'd be
Speaking
even
of
funnier
which,
if you went this way.
when
don't,
he
don't
posted,
go this way.
Yeah, don't go this way.
When he posted on my wall on my birthday, he put a picture up.
I put 2 pictures up.
Well, yeah, but I'm mentioning one in particular.
Your favorite one?
No, that is my favorite picture of us, though. God, very handsome.
I'm still handsome.
You guys need a moment.
We were downtown, and we happened to wear the same shirt.
Oh
The same
man,
vest.
the boy band night. Woo shoot!
And he posted that picture where he said everybody thinks that we're in a boy band. Go ahead, tell the story. You tell it better than
Man, we went out one night, right? We was getting ready. We lived together. We was getting ready. I opened up my door, he opened up his door. We had the exact same thing on. We had a vest on with a white t-shirt and jeans. We was like, we doing this? And we did it. So we're out at the bar, we're having a drink, and some drunk chick and her drunk monster boyfriend was sitting at the bar. Convenient enough, as soon as the boyfriend went to the bathroom, she started talking to us. I was like, are you guys in a boy band? I was like...
And that's when we rolled with it.
I mean, you didn't say nothing. I straight was like, yeah, we're in a boy band. Yeah, what we call ourselves?
The Funktones. We were the Funktones.
Mm-hmm. And our
It's
star...
a true story because I heard about it the next day.
Our star hit was Don't Go Funking With My Heart. No, we had
Could you sing a little bit of that, please?
Oh man, I'm so glad no one said. I'm so glad no one told us to.
Ah, I can't believe they didn't.
Me neither. But no, we're the Funktones, Started something new, and then from each bar that we went to, it was the same question. You guys in a boy band? Yeah, we're the Funktones. We're up and coming.
There were probably 20 plus people that took their picture with us
Yep.
that night that thought we were a boy band.
Yeah.
Now, somewhere along the line, somebody's going to see this.
Yeah, if you're
and they're
seeing
gonna be
this and you
are
took
you
a picture
freaking
with us,
kidding me?
we are the Funktones, but we don't do music.
I mean, we can, but
Oh, really?
hey, if that dude can make Gangnam Style or whatever it's called and make money off it,
That's true.
Funktones can do some stuff. We can make it happen. Don't go funkin' with my heart. What was another? There was 3 songs that we made up.
Dad,
I don't even remember. By the end of the night, I was so drunk.
Every song had the word funk in it. That was like, "Don't go funkin' with my heart."
You'll have to because you're the Funktones.
Exactly. I mean, we made it as dumb and as obvious as possible that we were bullshitting people. I think one was like, "Love funking sucks" or something like that. It was so obvious that we're talking out of our A words, and people were like, "Nah, that's cool though."
Yeah, that was such a good night, though.
So you got to remember that it was also approximately midnight on a Friday.
I tell you
Or
what,
Saturday.
I got
Was it Saturday?
really drunk
Saturday?
that night.
Yeah, I got pretty wasted, too.
It was a Friday night because I was on.
Right. So there were a lot of people that probably just rolling with it.
Well, it might have been a Saturday night because we weren't with you.
We even at one point got on the stage. Where was that?
Brickyard.
We got on stage and took a picture on stage.
Yep.
That would be what you need to post.
I think I did. There's one on there.
No, I told them to post all the pictures and they didn't.
No, look,
Surprise,
I think it's on
surprise.
there. I think I got it. Keep talking to them while I look for it. Tell them more.
Tell them more, Dave.
Oh no, the funny
I
part
would
was,
love to tell you more, but I don't remember.
yeah, we got pretty drunk that night. No, it's funny. It got to the point where I got so drunk and I got tired of people talking about it to us. I started walking behind people, tapping them and running off. So David was stuck back there and they'd look at him. They're like, "Did you tap me?" I'm like, shit. Shoot.
I will say that I had to apologize for his actions a couple times that night.
Like what?
You
Probably
were
more than a couple.
drunk and belligerent.
I know I was drunk.
Belligerent?
I don't know about belligerent.
You're not going to take credit for
You
that?
remember that one time we went to Mad Rocks?
Look, that's the one. We were on the stage.
Oh yeah, you're right. We were on stage.
Sure enough.
Oh, here's a good picture of us for y'all. For y'all who wasn't there with us that night, you know what I mean? Ugh. But no, even the band was talking to us.
Mm-hmm. Because they thought we
I
were
was
too.
like, I was like, oh man, this dude's really gonna ask for a CD.
Sorry I
or
wasn't there
something.
because I would have been a manager all
Oh
the way.
man, oh, we would have played this out. It was funny, security kept coming up to us, and I didn't realize it. The security guy was actually one of my coworkers' boyfriends, because I was so drunk I didn't recognize him. And then I heard about it the next day, she told me, and I was like, that's why he kept coming up to me. I thought he was just being a D word. I really thought he was harassing me.
Why you got to say D word?
Well, there's different D words.
I know, but why can't you just say he was being like Richard?
Good call. I
Needless
like
to
that.
say, I
He was
couldn't
being a
believe
Richard.
I couldn't believe that our boy band experience went as far as it did.
It literally went from, oh man, we started it at,
You realize
Loft-
that most of these people are going to
151.
have no idea what you're talking about.
what?
We started it here, we went here, we went here.
I'm naming the places off.
I know, but unless they live here,
Hey man, the people, the bars that I started off at, they gonna appreciate me, man. They're getting free
right, so
publicity.
you better tell them we're in Wichita. So if y'all ever come to Wichita,
I'm pretty sure they
go
know.
check these places out because you might see a boy band.
The Funktones. CD out. September 23rd.
Oh yeah, we kept saying that too. We got a new album coming out.
CD.
No album.
Yeah, our album drops.
Oh man,
I'm
that
sorry.
was so funny. No, but it started at Loft 151. Took it to Pump House. To Brickyard. Back to Loft 151. And back to Brickyard.
Well, those make the two.
There's a
Those
lot
two
of-
make the most sense because
There was a lot of traveling that night.
Pump House, not so much. Pump House is more of a sports bar anyway. So Loft 151 and Brick House, they at least got the stages.
Yeah, we got pretty drunk at Loft 151 one night too.
Yeah, we did.
I'm gonna tell my part of the story. 'cause-
Yeah, I'd rather you did.
No, it's my part. It's fine. I won't mention what you guys did.
I didn't do anything except for
Me
drink.
either.
Okay, whatever. Y'all didn't do nothing. They kept telling, like I was like, hey, let's go downtown. Let's socialize. I was in a bad spot, bad breakup. I think I've mentioned it before. Bad spot. So I was like, hey, let's go downtown and socialize. Well, we weren't really socializing. I was really drunk. They were really drunk. And then he was like, you dragged us out here to socialize. Now get out there and socialize. So I go out and I start dancing with this chick, right? She looks back behind me. We're doing our thing, man. You know what I'm saying? We was like R. Kelly up in that place,
Yeah,
man.
they was getting it on.
Not the peeing on girls part, but you know, R. Kelly, bump and grind, ignition, you name it. It was lit. And then she looks up, back at me, and she's like, "Wait, I don't know you." And I was like, "You're right, you don't. Bye." I was like, "I'm not about to have something bad come on me. I'm out."
Me and David were watching the whole thing, and he comes walking back and he goes, "Yeah, we're done."
No, but I'm like, you didn't care who you were dancing with until you looked at me. Was that supposed to mean, am I ugly? I was like, man,
No, you're a cutie pie.
that was
No
dirty.
worries.
That was bad. I was like,
Yeah, that was a long night.
That was a good night. We have a lot of good memories.
it
A
was
lot
a
of,
very
like,
long
very
morning.
spacey
there's,
memories, but
There's less than fingers on one hand you can count on how many times I've been with you guys downtown.
it's less than one hand that I've been downtown with him. I don't like going downtown.
I don't really know. The fudge? Yo, if you heard
Y'all
that
heard
video,
that? We gotta go.
right? I think that is actually a good sign to go ahead and...
Yeah, on that note,
Yeah. Hopefully we can see you again next week.
whatever the hell that was. But, so we've had plenty of topics. Like I said, give us stuff that you want us to talk about. If you want us to talk about, I don't want to say personal stories, but personal experiences like what we just did, let us know, because I got a lot of them.
He does.
We could talk about.
I don't.
We could talk about me getting expelled and all that good stuff. Oh man,
We shouldn't talk about that one.
Why? I think it's funny now.
My bad.
Man,
No
look at
No comment.
Look at me now. Chris Brown, hashtag Chris Brown. Anywhere, give us ideas what you want us to talk about. If not, we'll discuss, current situations. Y'all want to say bye to the people?
Appreciate y'all watching.
Goodbye, and thank you for listening to me for my 5 or 10 words. Yay sports.
Yay music.
Yay man talk, what you mean?
Yay man talk. I like
Yay
that.
man talk.
You know what to do. Like it, subscribe it, share it, love it. Someone Snapchatted, another notification.
Somebody is watching. That's nice.
So, next week,